Good morning. I hope you all are doing well and staying safe while practicing social distancing. As you know, we are going to be doing lessons online on Google Classroom through videos and through other interactive things through your computers and your phones and whatever it is that you use. Each day, I will be active on Google Classroom 3 times a day for 30 minutes. So 9 o'clock to 9:30, 12:30 to 1, and 3:30 to 4. I will be available at other times. If you need me, I can come on to Google Classroom, or I can go on to Google Hangouts, which is where I'll be also for those 3 30-minute increments. And you can talk to me in person. Now, I will be recording the Google Hangouts, the video of it. So if you just want to get on with the voice and not the camera, that's fine. If you really need to talk to me and you need more of an immediate response or immediate feedback than just typing on Google Classroom, then that's fine. We can go through whatever you're most comfortable with, audio or visual or whatever, as long as you know it's recorded, because the school needs to know that this is happening also. So I have to be responsible with them, and I also want you to know that you're going to be recorded either audio or visually if you choose to go on Google Hangouts. If you just choose to comment through Google Classroom, then you're only going to get my typed response, but I'll do it as quickly as I can. Those of you who have already been asking questions on Google Classroom, you know that I get to you as soon as I possibly can, maybe the most an hour if I don't happen to see your question, but usually, 5 minutes or less, I'll be able to get onto Google Classroom and respond to you. That being said, I know we're all going to school from home. So there's going to be various backgrounds. Right now, you can see Janie and Lydia behind me. They're going to make their appearances. Sometimes they're going to be sleeping, sometimes they're going to be fighting, and whatever it is, we're just going to have to work around it. You can think of them as your class pets, our new class pets. That being said, I want to show you the 2 assignments that I have today. I have both of them scheduled to be due Monday around noon. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you so you can see what these are going to look like. So here we are on Google Classroom. The first one I want to show you is this Ed puzzle. So what it is, there's a video that you're going to watch. It is Amoeba Sisters, but don't panic or get upset. It is Amoeba Sisters, and there are multiple choice questions you're going to answer as you watch the video. So 2 things. The first thing is, if you play this and you try and go somewhere else, it pauses the video. So you can't be playing games on another tab while you're trying to do that. I'm going to stop with that. Mute it. Just so you can see, as it plays through, you won't be able to skip either. So you're going to have to answer the questions as they come up. And I believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They're not hard questions. It's just questions to see if you're getting what is being asked in these themes or what you're learning about in these particular skits. So that's the first assignment. It's on Google Classroom. I'm filming this ahead of time, so you're seeing it as I see it. Today, you're going to see it on the classroom stream. It's going to be one of the assignments. The second assignment is here. So there's a couple things. The worksheet is right here. Every single one of you has a copy for it, so you can type directly into it. I also recorded the audio of reading the selection. So there's a few paragraphs that you have to read about succession. And I know some of you might be running around trying to help your siblings, or you might not want to read, or you might not feel comfortable reading off of the screen. So I recorded it audio, but there's also this link, free text-to-speech online. So what you can do is you can copy text from that selection. You can paste it into here. It will read it out loud to you. You can do this with any of the files that we have. But if you want to read it yourself, but you have something like dyslexia, they have a dyslexic font, which might help you be able to read it on your own. So there are resources that you can use. We're not going to be reading all the time every day, but we will have some selections. So we're going to just try and figure this out as we go. So I know pretty much as you do. And we're going to do the one long assignment a week. I will post videos, I will post slides and notes. And at the end of the daily slides, I will have a link to the Google Hangouts for each time period. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you again so you can see that. So these are the slides you're used to. I will continue to have a question of the day for you to work through. Today, our word of the day is pioneer species. So the pioneer species is the first group of species that appear in an area during succession. There's primary and secondary succession. You have different pioneer species for primary and secondary succession. And as you go through the next couple of slides, you'll see what those are. So our question is asking, the Hawaiian Islands were formed from volcanic activity. Which of the following organisms would have been the pioneer species to be observed growing on the island? So you have to start off with the idea that there's no soil here. If volcanic eruption just happened, then all of the soil is gone. You have newly formed volcanic rock. The only plant, the only life that will be able to grow there are lichens, and they're going to release acids that break down the rock and start to build up the soil. And we'll see that. This video, I'm asking you to watch this video on your own. It's very short, but it specifically focuses on pioneer species. And then this slide and this slide, so the two following slides. If you want to take notes, I would take notes here. If you have questions about these, then ask me on Google Classroom or drop by Google Hangouts. For Google Hangouts, I don't have any links up here right now because I will have to post the links right before I go live. So when you want to join our Google Hangout, you'll go to the appropriate time period. So if it's 9 o'clock, 12:30, not 12:20, 12:30 or 3:30, you'll click on the link that's right here next to the time period you want to join. And it'll take you, you can select if you want to join with your microphone or your video or whatever, and you can join in there. You can ask me questions. You can see me semi in person, and hopefully we can get everything done that we need to get done. It's going to be a little bit of a learning curve, and we're going to take some time, but whatever you need from me, I'm here and I will be available whenever you need it. If it's not during my designated office hours, then just message me on Google Classroom or post a private comment somewhere on Google Classroom if you don't want everyone to see it, and I will respond to you as quickly as possible. If you have a question about an assignment or some of the material, I'm sure that other people will have the same question. So don't be afraid to ask the question publicly on Google Classroom, make a public comment or even your own post. So just recognize we're all learning here. We're all trying to figure out what is going to be happening over the next few weeks. So I will be patient with you. You will be patient with me. And we will just see what the dogs do in all the videos to come. Okay. I will see you guys later on Google Hangouts, and I will be ready to answer any questions that you have either on Google Classroom or through Google Hangouts. I will see you guys later.